ตะวันลับลาการเวลามีหมุนเปลี่ยนแต่มีสิ่งหนึ่งยังเหมือนเดิมคือใจของฉันไม่แปรเปลี่ยนฉันคนนี้ขอสัญญาจะดูแลเธอไม่ไปไหนไม่ว่าจะนานสักเท่าไรก็ยังเป็นเธอไม่
It's so beautiful, right?
You know how long this river not open?
It was not open before, the river?
No. For many years.
This is a really nice resort. I stayed here with my mom before, the Salisbury, when I was pregnant with Lyla.
Did a favorite resort for mom.
Yeah.
ความลับในทุกการตัดสินใจและไม่ไปตัดสินใครฉันคงไม่ใช่สเปคที่แบบไปนมหน้ารอก็ฉันมันคนติดดินนิสัยก็ยังบ้าบอเจอก็พูดขึ้นมาว่าเบื่อผู้ชายอย่างเราโอ้ยแล้วเจอก็ไปกับเขาทิ้งด้วยเพียงความรักที่มันยังฝังแทงใจคืนนี้ฉันกินแต่เหล้าเลยอยากจะเมาให้ลืมไปถึงแม้จะพูดว่าไม่ได้ห้ามเธอ
Hi, I'm Lily, and I'm an American living in Koh Samui, Thailand for the last 9 years. My husband, Watt, is Thai.
อยากมีเธออยู่ใกล้ๆไม่ว่าวันนี้หรือวันไหนฉันขอสัญญาจะรักเพียงแค่ดวงตะวันลับลาการเวลามีหมุนเปลี่ยนแต่มีสิ่งหนึ่งยังเหมือนเดิมคือใจของฉันไม่แปรเปลี่ยนฉันคนนี้ขอสัญญาจะดูแลเธอไม่ไปไหนไม่ว่าจะนานสักเท่าไรก็ยังเป็นเธอไม่
If you guys have been watching this channel, you know, over the past year, my mom, who was a regular on this channel,
Be like Gigi.
my best friend, passed away of brain cancer. And in that journey, we took her to do holistic because the cancer hospital gave us no hope.
I'm supposed to be in Bangkok, and here I am.
And that holistic center, we learned so much about health, about nutrition. How does that look, Mom?
It looks really good.
And it was a catalyst for me and my family to make lifestyle changes that we probably wouldn't have made if my mom hadn't gotten sick. So in honor of her and her memory, I wanted to do something different here at our restaurant. I've decided to create a holistic bistro that's focused on delicious food, but higher quality food, higher quality ingredients like oils. We're using organic Spanish olive oil for my food. And then for Watt, my husband's Thai food, we're using duck oil. We also don't use MSG or refined white sugar. A lot of people don't know how bad seed oils are. In Thailand, they use a lot of palm oil, pretty much palm oil for all of their cooking. And it is terrible for our gut. And when our gut is not healthy, we get leaky gut. So these highly refined processed oils cause leaky gut. When your gut is off, you're not absorbing the nutrients in your food or in your supplements. That damages all the rest of the organs of your body. This leads to an increase in cancer and chronic illness. And the palm oil that they use in Thailand is not even healthy for the environment. It's so bad for the environment. Did you know that the palm oil is bad? Well, you know now. But back in the old days, they used pork fat. They didn't have palm oil. They used the fat from the oil, from the animal. And we're also cutting out pork because pork causes parasites.
And they use the pork skin oil.
Yeah, pork skin oil. So that's why we're using duck oil. I've been in Thailand now for nearly 12 years. And before I lived in Thailand, I lived in New Orleans. And when I was 24 years old, I opened a restaurant called Coquette. It's still there today. It's one of the best restaurants in the city. I'm not trying to recreate that restaurant by any means because this restaurant is more casual and more fun and expresses who I am now. But I do want to have the success that I did have before. And I haven't been that successful here in a while because COVID happened and I was focusing on this YouTube channel, and now I'm ready to get this place busy and pumping. I've got a lot of good plans, so make sure you watch this video to the very end so you can see some of the food that we're creating here, and I'll tell you some stories about my restaurant Coquette in New Orleans, about the celebrities who used to come in there, and how much I've sold it for because I've never talked about that publicly. Hi, Nam.
Hi.
No customers yet?
Yeah. No, yeah, now. Oh, God.
Mom, what are you eating?
Noodle.
Do you make me some? Fresh coconut. Do you like coconut?
And please so much in water and tea. Ice. Yeah.
What, have you ever had anything stolen from you here in Thailand? Because generally it's really safe.
Now in Thailand, only many like still in the online
Scammers?
scammer. Yeah.
Yeah, be careful of those scammers, right?
Yeah.
Don't trust them.
Now many.
Because they want to drain your bank account, right? Which is why I'd like to give a big thanks to Surfshark, who has continued to sponsor this channel. Surfshark is a VPN company that stands for Virtual Private Network, and it works by encrypting all of the information sent between your device and the internet so no one can steal your online identity. If you think you're working hard, these scammers are working harder, and they want to drain your entire bank account. They want to steal your Apple ID, and once they have that, that's over. And now one of the fun parts about using a VPN is that you can change your virtual location. So if you like to use Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, or any streaming services, you can change your virtual location and you can get access to content libraries all over the world. I love Surfshark because they are easy and streamlined to use. I've used other VPNs and actually I couldn't even use them because they were too complicated. And Surfshark allows you to use unlimited devices for one account. Between now and January 1st, they're offering a special Black Friday deal. So if you use my code surfshark.com/LilliesLife, you will get 4 extra months at an unbeatable price. For the price of a cheap Thai coffee every month, you will have security and peace of mind. So do yourself and your family a favor. Use my code surfshark.com/LilliesLife and sign up today. Just click the link in the description box below or in the pinned comment section. Now back to our program. Right now we're working on some homemade sauerkraut using local purple cabbage. Nom's chopping. I'm gonna put it in this bowl. We're making a lot. 2,300 grams worth to be exact. I have my scale of what measured out my salt. Making sauerkraut isn't rocket science, but you do have to have the proper measurements of salt to cabbage for it to ferment properly. And because it's so warm in Thailand, it'll take me probably only about 4 or 5 days for it to start getting sour. If you're in a cooler area, it could take like 10 days. It should take 4 days now. Remember we made this before? Do you remember? I made it for my house. Yeah. Not for the restaurant. This is the first time we're making sauerkraut for the restaurant. Normally we just pickle the vegetable with just vinegar and sugar and salt. And that's kind of like the easy, lazy way, but I wanted to make this special for our holistic platters that I've been working on because there's nothing better for you with probiotics wise for your gut than a homemade sauerkraut. It's the best probiotic, better than any fancy probiotic you could spend with your money. Luke's the washer. You helping? Now this is our fermentation bowl. What do you think, Luke? Wait till you see it. It's gonna be so nice. Make sure everything is clean. While Mom's chopping, I'm gonna start mixing the salt in. Luke's being the cameraman. So I'm using the muddler from the bar. I'm just gonna muddle all of this cabbage down. It's gonna release a lot of liquid. Do you like sauerkraut?
I never tried it in my life.
You're so handsome. You're getting so big. Stand up tall. Wow, how do you get to be so tall? Oh yeah, you're standing on a chair.
It's on.
I feel like we made a lot of sauerkraut. I don't think it's gonna all fit in that jar.
This jar.
Mom, you think this is enough sauerkraut? We'll make it one time and it'll last for a long time, right?
Long time, yeah.
That's good. Wow. One thing I love about Nam is she really knows how to keep those knives sharp. So you better watch out. Don't get on her bad side or she'll cut you. Oh, everything at the bottom. So the salt will help release all these juices. Gotta go for it. You gotta get it.
How do I I'm helping you.
Is my head cut off, Luke?
No.
You gotta mix it and you gotta pound it. Oh, what? Now we're cooking with gas. Look how much it's gone down. This thing was big. This before was so filled up. Right now it's all the way down. Small, right?
Down a little bit out.
Is it salty? It's not salty? Maybe I need to add more salt. It's gone down a lot. Now we just gotta get in this little hole. Look, just to make it slide in easier. This is such a good idea.
Ôi, slide mấy bánh. Mấy bánh.
Really?
Mấy đá.
Okay. That didn't work.
Next plan.
Oh yeah, that's how we get the good bacteria right there. Get your hands dirty. This is Burmese bacteria. She cleaned it, don't worry. This is Myanmar probiotic right here.
You have more chemicals in there, so they're using the fermented water.
You gotta do, you gotta push it down.
This is not going to be enough for that bowl.
You gotta keep pressing it down to get out all those little air bubbles so no mold grows. Mom, did your mom make this in Burma? No? Yeah. But they have it in Burma, right?
Burma had it. No did.
Not with this vegetable.
Okay.
Something else. Oh, it's just enough. It fits perfectly. Lila, what did you make? A Christmas ornament from our FCs. We got all new Christmas stuff. We had an American lady and her son who live in Dubai bring us all of this Christmas stuff. It's so nice. Even Elf on the Shelf and chocolates and cookies. Christmas came early. Zona Win likes it too. He loves art. We got an advent calendar.
Pick one and you get a chocolate.
Here's our cabbage. Okay, this is the fermentation bowl. And what you're supposed to do is take some water and you put a little bit of water on top and that seals it. No, I'm so scared. Mom, what do you think?
I don't know the page.
Yeah, it's closed and that seals it.
Oh.
So no bacteria can grow in. Now you like that?
Yeah, สวยมากเลย
I'm doing something I've never done before, and that's making homemade sourdough. So we are preparing our sourdough starter. This is day one. It's going to take 7 days to make, and hopefully it'll turn out well, because my plan is to make sourdough flatbread, because sourdough is just way easier on the digestion, and it's something special. Mom makes really good flatbread, right? So you've never made sourdough. You are supposed to start the sourdough starter with whole wheat flour. So we're going to do a half a cup and then a quarter cup of warm water. I have a little hot water here. Doesn't have to be exact, right? It's easy, but it's not easy. This is it. There you go, Mom.
Okay, bye, Tom.
So I'm gonna let this sit for 2 days, and then I think I'm supposed to discard half of it and then feed it with some white flour and warm water. How many minutes? 2 days. 2 days. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Leon, did you say your belly's hungry?
Yeah.
Why? We came to Have a Good Day Cafe. It's on Mainon Beach. It's right next to where Watt and I first met. Well, we met at this beach bar right over there. It's closed now. It was bought by Russian people. Leon, you know Daddy and I met over there? There's a wall. You can't see it.
Wow.
Behind you. Daddy and I met right there. It was a beach bar.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's where Daddy and I met.
I want to come.
That was 12 years ago.
I want to come.
Okay, we'll go back in time. You think they renovated this place? It looks better than before, right? They painted. It looks nice. It's owned by two old ladies, right? Thai old
Oh,
ladies.
the family.
A family, Wandi.
My
This place is famous for their spring rolls.
งัดไม่ออกเพิ่งเอานี่
This place is famous for their spring rolls.
I want some
Luke,
ketchup.
do you like spring rolls?
I want to like the.
Leon, do you like spring rolls?
Yeah.
I've decided that we're going to make some changes to the restaurant because I want to have a busy restaurant, and that's the next plan. The next couple of weeks, we're going to be changing the menu. We're going to do some holistic platters, and we're going to focus on high quality, healthy, and delicious food. So the next time you come to Koh Samui, you come to Liloy Beastro, and we'll be happy to serve you. And me too. What do you think about our plans for the restaurant?
Be cool.
We're going to get really busy, right?
Yeah. Today have FC from Australia.
FC is from Australia.
I see they look. And I tell them, oh, sorry, we closed today.
Some ketchup. I know.
These are homemade spring rolls because a lot of places just buy the frozen ones. So these are known for their homemade spring rolls. They're really hot. Not oily at all. That looks good. I love glass noodle salad. Glass noodle salad pork.
Little spicy.
A little bit spicy. If you wanted to make this Vietnamese style wat, you would take the spring rolls and you cut it up and mix it in with the glass noodle salad. I love that. What is that called? Forget. Are you happy? Are you happy?
Yeah.
What, have you heard of Mike Tyson? Who's Mike Tyson?
He had 5 yesterday.
Did
With
you-
the 77 or 76-year-old
Jake
boy.
Paul, who's
Jake
a
Paul.
YouTube. You know who Jake Paul is? He got famous from YouTube.
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe you should go into boxing.
Jake Paul win yesterday. But he don't knock out Mike Tyson.
Well, Mike Tyson's like, I don't know anything about it, so I'm not even going to say, but Mike Tyson's a professional. I guess
Yeah,
Jake
like-
Paul is a professional now too, right?
Yeah, but if Tyson young go win.
They made a lot of money, the both of them. I heard Mike Tyson made like $20 million. That's why he did it, for the money. Look, do you know who Mike Tyson is?
The guy that doesn't have hair
The guy that doesn't have hair?
and he fights.
Normally 57-year-old.
And he's fighting.
When I bring you come to
Logan
fight,
Paul.
Yeah,
that Tyson famous.
yeah. He's big, right? Not anymore? Not like before?
When he fight with anyone, he's more than anyone.
Did Mike Tyson cut the guy's ear off? Bite the guy's
He
ear?
bite
He bite.
all the field. He went the whole field.
How old were you when that happened? I remember I was young.
Not remember how old.
Was that news in Thailand? There
We
was
have
news all
live-
over the world.
I was when they show on the live.
Uh-huh. You saw it live?
Yeah.
His
Like,
ear being cut off? Bite off?
in the morning time here.
Yeah.
No, I'm with the cat.
Leon, what are you?
I'm dog.
You're a dog?
Yeah.
Or are you a cat?
Dog.
You know, this is a thing, you know? There's some kids that like to do this.
Meow.
If you want to be a dog, that means you gotta, or a cat, you gotta go to the bathroom in the litter box. You know what a litter box is?
Oh no.
It's just, oh, it's not for real, right?
Yeah.
You're just make believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, meow like a cat.
Meow, meow.
What sound does a dog make? it smell so good? You love that. Wow, it's so nice. That's a Cafir Lime. And these are Cafir Lime leaves. And this is a traditional Burmese technique to get rid of dead rat smells. If a mouse dies in your stove, don't worry, it's not at the restaurant. You take Cafir Lime leaves and you put it in there, and then it makes your house smell really nice and gets rid of all decaying smell. Good idea, Nam. Leon, where are we?
I don't know.
You said you remember here.
I never here.
We are going to buy some new plates and just get inspired by the plateware here. It's in Shawang, this place that we haven't been in a long time. It's important to have nice plateware and bowls for the presentation when you take pictures, and it just elevates the food, right, Wad? I love this place so much. Look how big it is. Swadika. What do you think, Leon?
I want this.
You want that?
I
Oh, you found them. These are really pretty. For coconut curry. Wow, I love this.
This one.
We're gonna get 5 of those. These are sharing plates. I'll pick those out. Good eye, Watt. Which one do you like, Leon?
this.
Oh, that's pretty. What?
Sausage here.
There?
Yeah, and some rice here.
Yeah, and hummus.
Yeah, and hummus here.
Leon, show us.
This fish.
For the fish, that'll look really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, and you did. How about this?
For a stir fry.
We eat it.
You don't like that one? You don't like it? It's what?
Because dirty.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
They have so much to choose from. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I'm thinking about, like, what is the falafel dish going to look pretty on? What is the hummus dish going to look pretty on? And some of these plates are really pretty, but once you put the food on it, I don't know how great it will photograph. And it's about the presentation, and it's about how it's going to photograph. Okay, we got everything. What is 4 and 6 and 5 and 6 and 3. Ramekins for dessert.
I want to go home.
You want to go home?
Yeah.
This isn't so fun.
No.
Are you so excited
No.
for the restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You look so excited. Show me your happy face. Who loves you? Who loves mommy?
Yeah.
Aww. Say please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Hit that bell button for notifications.
Subscribe.
It's a lot of stuff. 1,100. So they carry it out for us? That was $118 for all of those plates. It's such a good deal. You know how expensive plates are in America? Really expensive. What says I don't know. They even carry it out for us. Ka. Have a nice day. This is day 4 of my sourdough starter. Is this new sourdough? Smell it. It smells so bad. This is the hooch. This is the hooch. the hooch. This is the liquid stuff, and you're supposed to drain this off. And this is my. Ooh. No, it doesn't smell good. Oh. This is day 4 of the sauerkraut. It does smell funky, but you know what? Really full. If there's bubbles on top, it's good. It's showing that there's the healthy bacteria is forming. So when we made this, no, but it's good, Alloy. It's good, right?
Yeah.
It's like a pickle.
Yeah. I like it.
It smells more, but it tastes good, right? Do you think we should wait one more day so that it's more bio? One more day.
Okay.
It's a little bit salty. I think we're gonna wait for one more day so the salt will turn more to sour. This is so good for you. Oh, look, Mom likes it. You guys like this dress? It's so Anne of Green Gables. I love the puff sleeves. It's not really puffy, but it gives me a nice structure, right? This is brought to you by Grace and Joy, my clothing boutique that I own with my sister. I started it with my mom, God rest her soul. You can support women's businesses this Christmas. Buy yourself some nice resort wear. Go to shopgraceandjoy.com. I'll have a link in the description box for this particular dress. I know you guys are gonna love it. This is the Desidera summer dress. It's a perfect dress to go on vacation on. It's light, it's cotton, it's breathable, it's not hot at all. And it just fits so nicely. And look at these details. The detail in the sleeves. It even has a little layer so it's not see-through. Sourdough starter. Maybe do a new table with 2 burners on top. We had all these recipes before. We had a whole recipe book. Remember now? What happened to that recipe book? Are you sure it's gone? That is my problem in the past. I never kept my recipes. Leon, are you having fun?
Yeah.
Leon and I are having a little lunch date or breakfast date. Huh? Aw, I love you. You sang me a really pretty song today. Do you want to sing it again?
Yeah.
Okay, sing.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
That's not the song you sang.
The water comes.
Leon, is this your favorite place?
Yes, my favorite place. There's lights and the trees back here. There's
Leon, you want some water?
no. Hi.
I have a hard time sometimes. I always go to the same places, and I was going to go to that same place, but there's no parking. And then I said, God, take us somewhere new. And this is where we came, right? Leon, so let's go to this place, right?
Yeah.
Was it your idea?
Yeah.
Or was it God's idea?
God is there.
It was God's idea.
Yeah.
We are co-creators, right? What did you just pull out of your ear? My ears keep getting bigger. I used to have small ears when I was little and they just keep growing, and I remember how big my grandfather's ears were. It's a little bit scary. How big are your ears gonna get?
Not big.
Not big. Look at all those sailboats. You know what a sailboat is, Leon?
No.
It uses the wind to move.
When?
Yeah. You know, Grandpa knows how to sail a boat. He was a boat captain. Do you know that?
The captain? Not I.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to be a boat captain?
No. Yeah.
Leon looks so happy. They do look good.
And you so.
These are seriously some of the best waffles. They're so good, right? 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Super
10.
yummy.
It's 10.
You want more?
Yeah.
We're making blueberry mango cobbler using coconut sugar.
Martha came from off the farm, ran right up, jumped in my arms. I said, you're coming home with me today. Martha, you're the sweetest girl, an angel sent down to this world. I love you more than words could ever say. Every day's a new beginning. Life is just a game you're winning. Every time you look, an open door. So run right out, chase the sunlight. Nothing left to do but do right. Martha, you're the one my heart beats for. Martha, my darling, your name I keep calling.
Now, whenever you're making any batter or cake, you don't want to over mix it because then it becomes tough instead of delicate.
Heartaches forgotten when you lie with me down in the holler, in mansion or squalor. Martha, where you are is where I'll be.
Daddy, what are you doing?
My job.
I was actually thinking that we should put crab cake on the menu. You think we could get crab ball?
No.
No.
Evening comes, lay your head down. Don't touch it. Legs to rest now. Moon is high.
What do you think? You top this with coconut ice cream. Don't touch it. This is our chicken shawarma holistic platter. I've been dreaming about this for weeks. This is the type of food that I want to eat every day. We have jasmine rice, chicken shawarma, local baby kale, miso glazed pumpkin, our fermented homemade sauerkraut, cucumber tomato salad with pickled onion, and hummus drizzled with basil oil. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Would you order this when you come in? Or would you rather have Thai food? Thai food's really good too. I know a lot of people want Thai food when they come to Thailand, but then sometimes you get sick of eating Thai food and then you just want something comforting and something fresh and delicious and subtle and flavorful. This is what I call eating the rainbow. I'm gonna grab a bite of the chicken here. You dip it in the hummus. How we marinate the chicken is so flavorful. Now the pumpkin with the kale. All these vegetables are local from the market. The pumpkin is a little bit sweet with the miso, and we use palm sugar. And you have the sourness with the pickled cabbage. So many different flavors going on. The kale is earthier and it goes so well with the pumpkin. And this is gluten-free. I'm still working on the sourdough starter. It's like day 8 and it's still not there yet. So my old restaurant in New Orleans, it became really successful and I really planted that seed. I dreamed about opening a restaurant my senior year of university. I was either planning on becoming a lawyer, going to law school, or opening a restaurant. And because my partner at the time, he was so talented in the kitchen, I was like, well, we could really do this. And my mom and my dad, they owned a restaurant in downtown Annapolis for 10 years that was very successful. My mom was 19 when they opened that, and because they had done it, I was like, well, if they could do it, I can do it. And they were living in New Orleans at the time, so as soon as I graduated from university, we moved to New Orleans like 2 days after I graduated, and I started working at the best restaurants, Commander's Palace, right down the street from my parents' house, and then what ended up being right down the street from the Coquette, the restaurant that we rented the building, we opened it. I asked all of my friends who I worked with at Commander's Palace, I asked them if they would come work for us, and it became a hit. It took 6 months. We got a review in the newspaper and it got 4 out of 5 stars, and then we kept getting it better and better. It's raining outside. So New Orleans is called Hollywood South because they film a lot of movies in New Orleans. It's a better price. It's cheaper in New Orleans to film these movies. So you get a lot of celebrities. You see them everywhere. But New Orleans people don't make a big deal out of celebrities because New Orleans people think that they all are their own little celebrity. Nobody would ask like a celebrity for their autograph and probably not for their photo. But back then I didn't even know how to use a selfie back then. That was like 14 years ago. No, it was 16 years ago. The biggest celebrity that I met, who I'm really proud of meeting, was Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain's secretary called us the night before on a Saturday night, and she said, Anthony Bourdain's coming in with 4 or 5 other people. And when we heard about this, we were like so excited, so shocked. We told all of our staff and all of their friends told everybody. And he came in, I met him at the door, and he was so clean dressed, and like, you know, because you see him on his show and he was always drinking. I was expecting him to maybe to be hungover, but he didn't look hungover at all. He was very put together, looking good. He was really friendly. He sat down in the back table. He ordered the lamb neck, and he said it was really good, and he said it was really nice to see the more unusual cuts of meat on our menu. I did get a photo with him, and I'm really proud and happy that I did, because he is the only celebrity that I ever got a photo with. And as it turned out, it was sad what happened to him, but I'm really happy that I got that picture. And my mom, her favorite celebrity, because she sat next to him at the bar, was Matthew McConaughey, and he was a regular. He loved coming in. He was so nice. He would come back in the kitchen and talk to the chef, who was really shy and wouldn't always want to come out and talk to people on the dining room floor. But Matthew McConaughey, he would come in there with his family a lot. Remember, he rented the upstairs for a Mother's Day, and he had like all of his family come, and he just raved about our restaurant. He loved it. So he was sitting at the bar, and my mom was sitting right next to him. I don't know if she had been sitting there already and he came in, or she came in, but she was sitting right next to him, and there was like all these people around him. Now, people weren't like interrupting or like asking for autographs, but they were like buzzing around him. Like, you could just tell that they were like on Twitter saying, "Oh, Matthew McConaughey is here at Coquette." And my mom turns to him and she says, "Don't you get tired of all these people just buzzing around you?" And he looks back at her and he goes, "I just figure people are people." He was so friendly. She loves Matthew McConaughey. She loved him. We had Leonardo DiCaprio come. Oprah Winfrey came. When she came, she didn't have a reservation, and we sat her in the front table because she didn't have any reservation. And that created so much chaos because nobody wanted to leave. Everybody just sat at their table. And so then all of the other reservations for later the night showed up, and they're like, "Oh, we have a table for 7:30. And we're like, "Sorry that there's a wait." And then they would look and see Oprah Winfrey there, and they were like, "Oh, okay." They understood why there was a wait, and there ended up being like, the restaurant was on a corner, so they got a drink at the bar, and then they just hung out around the restaurant. And so there was like this just, the whole corner of the restaurant became like a block party because Oprah Winfrey was there holding up all the tables. Now I think I'm gonna have some of that blueberry mango cobbler. My homemade blueberry mango cobbler topped with a little whipped cream and coconut ice cream. Oh, look how good that is. This is made with coconut sugar, you guys. That crumble on top is so delicate. Okay, so my honest opinion, because I haven't tried this yet. I was wondering if it's gonna be sweet enough. It's perfectly sweet. Because you have to add a little bit more coconut sugar because it's not as sweet as regular sugar. It's so comforting. This is like classic American comfort food. You've got that warm, gooey filling. The mango ends up tasting like peaches when you cook it with blueberry. The soft, cakey crumble on top. It is so good. I opened Coquette when I was 24, and I sold it at the age of 30. And thankfully, George is a lawyer, so he helped me negotiate that contract. And I sold it for $500,000. And the blessing about how that was arranged was that it was to be paid out over the course of 10 years. So I didn't get a lump sum money because I don't think I could have. I think I would have blown that fast. I got paid every month, which gave me a really good life here in Thailand with money to invest in other businesses. And that's what I did. I invested in Grace and Joy, my mom's and I's clothing company, and now my sister and I's clothing company. I invested in this restaurant. Before this restaurant, it was also a clothing company in here. I, at the time, was teaching yoga, but I stopped doing that. I invested in my YouTube channel. That money has come to its completion, and I've been blessed. Praise God. And I believed in myself. I think my mom taught me to believe. I know she taught me to believe in myself, and I didn't realize how valuable that was and how special that was until she's gone, until she left us. But that's why I want to continue in her legacy to teach other people to believe in themselves. But because even before I had a relationship with Jesus, I really believed in myself with opening Coquette. And that's because I had an example, my mom and my dad, and their success that really helped pave the way. But they didn't have any example. Their parents were never business owners. And I just never contemplated it ever failing. And when I started the YouTube channel, which became successful, I went into it not thinking actually that it was going to be super successful, but I just needed to put my creative energy into something, and I wanted to learn how to do something. And that was my focus. And that's what I learned how to do. I learned how to edit. I've had nobody helping me with YouTube at all on this journey. I'm a one-woman show. So I want to encourage you guys to follow your dreams, to take chances, because life is short. You never know when your last day is going to be. And if other people can do it, if I can do it, you can do it. I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself too. If you want to sign up for Surfshark and protect your online identity, you can use my link below. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell button for notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video coming very soon. God bless you all. God made my life complete when I placed all the pieces before him. When I got my act together, he gave me a fresh start. Now I'm alert to God's ways. I don't take God for granted. Every day I review the ways he works. I try not to miss a trick. I feel put back together, and I'm watching my step. God rewrote the text of my life when I opened the book of my heart to his eyes.